We're looking at the Cardinal Protodeacon Dominic Mamberti, and he will address the crowd in Latin.
Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus Papam. Eminentissimum, ac reverendissimum Dominum, Dominum Robertum Franciscum, Sancte Romane Ecclesiae Cardinalem Prevost. Qui sibi nomen imposuit Leonem XIV.
George, are you able to translate and tell us what we just heard?
I think we have just heard that the first American has been elected Pope, Cardinal Robert Prevost of the Order of Augustinians. It was impossible to hear what papal name he has taken, so we'll hope we get some clarification from that, on that in a moment.
History playing out in ways that we didn't expect.
Not at all. This is something that most Vatican watchers, if it does turn out to be Robert Prevost, said would never happen because he's an American. But he is the least American of all the American cardinals, if you will. He spent most of his career in Peru and in Rome. He's a son of Chicago. He's an Augustinian, of the Augustinian order. Is that Pizzaballa?
Yes, Cardinal Pizzaballa with the beard there.
But he has been, he ran for Pope Francis, the dicastery of bishops. So,
all right, we can report that it is Prevost, Robert Francis Prevost, an American bishop, is the new Pope.
And that's the first.
As we heard, he was born in Chicago, naturalized citizen of Peru after decades of working there. An American cardinal is a conversation we didn't have a lot in these days leading up to this moment.
Cardinal Prevost was on, I think, a lot of people's lists as a possible compromise candidate, Lester, someone later in the process. It's very striking that he has been elected so quickly. And it sure would be nice to know what name he took.
I don't know if it was said and we couldn't hear it.
I think it was said and we couldn't hear it.
All right, we'll get a clarification on that in a moment. But George, you had talked about there was some skepticism about him because he was an American, but you note that,
as Ann said, he has spent a tremendous amount of time in Peru. He's got international experience here in Rome. He was the head of his order in the United States. And I think this is a quite striking election that it settled on him as quickly as this.
What expectations, additional expectations could be placed on him as an American?
I think this is one of these situations where a man was regarded, for example, by Latin Americans as virtually one of them. Mm-hmm. Cardinal Sean O'Malley, who was reported to be a candidate the last time, is another example of that. So this is not quite the same as other American cardinals. This is a man with a real international profile who was obviously well known among the electorate, or well known enough to achieve a very rapid victory and election as the 266th successor to St. Peter.
And we are trying to learn the name and make sure we get it correct. The name being taken by Provost.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.